Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and happy holidays to you. Dr. Mike Prince here with you live from the campus of Prairie View A&M University, where the Prairie View A&M University Panthers will get their final non-conference game on the loud, if you will, as they'll be hosting the Huston-Tillison Rams and live right here from the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Panthers coming in with a rough tout about it right now with an overall record of 2-9. Huston-Tillison coming in with 2-7 record. As both teams get ready, Huston-Tillison has 2 games under their belt, if you will, already in conference play, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we return. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. I'm Dr. Mike Prince, and we'll be right back with our pregame show. You're listening to Community Radio, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 87.9 FM, Prairie View, Texas. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you on our pregame as the Panthers get ready to take on the Rams of Huston-Tillison. The last time Panthers came out, they played against George Mason on December 22nd, ended up losing their contest by the score of 75-59. Zachary Hamilton was the leading scorer, had a total of 21 points, and he also had 6 assists on the evening. 6 rebounds, on the evening. So Zachary Hamilton has been one of the featured players for Coach Smith, as you'll hear him talk about that at our halftime feature as these Panthers get ready to take on the Huston-Tillison. I made an error as well by saying that the Panthers were 2-9. They're actually 2-11 on this non-conference season, leading up to the season opener against Southwestern Athletic Conference opponent, the Southern Jaguars, that you'll be able to hear live on KPVU 91.3 FM with yours truly doing the play-by-play on that broadcast. The Panthers coming in, even though their record is showing that they're 2-11, but they are definitely ahead of schedule if you're asking me. The Panthers have traditionally come in for the last 3 to 4 seasons not winning one conference game and non-conference game, and struggling at that point of the SWAC conference. But with that all being said, the Panthers have seen somewhat the light at the end of the tunnel. Coach Byron Smith, in his first official 4 year, was leading the charge for the Panthers, and he is dealing with the overall mentality and the mental approach of how the Panthers are going to be handling things on the future attack of games as they'll be having going on. The Panthers are in a very good situation right now defensively. They've been solid. They've been strong. Right now the Panthers are averaging 64.2 points a game. And by their averaging of those 64.2 points a game, they are right in the thick of things as far as overall scoring is going for offense. They are ranked number 5 in the Southwest Athletic Conference behind Grambling State Tigers and the Southern Jaguars, who are averaging right now 75 points a game. So the Panthers are right where they need to be offensively and defensively as they're working things out. They've had some pretty tough opponents to open up their non-conference schedule with the likes we made mention of George Mason. They've also played Wisconsin. They played St. Mary's. They played Fresno State. And as they say, the hits just keep right on coming. So this team, although it's 2-11, a very sound 2-11 team as they get ready for their final contest here against the Huston-Tillison Rams, who are 2-7 in their respective conference of the Red River Athletic Conference. They are representation of the NAIA division, and they're doing their warm-ups. Their primary colors are maroon, kind of reminds that of the likes of Texas State, the maroon, gold, and white, as they're doing their shooting rounds. Panthers will be in their home white uniforms. And we'll talk a little bit more about both of these teams and today's matchup when we return. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. I'm Dr. Mike Prince. Keep it where you got it, and we'll be right back.
The voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Introduce your message or product to our listening audience right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our network expands across the states of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, and California. Our network has been recognized by the state of Texas with the Media of the Year Award in 2012. For more information and opportunities to expand your product, give us a call at 832-213-8824. Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540-FM1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, otherwise known as the voice of student athletics, has been serving the community since 2002, providing local and regional coverage for high school and collegiate sports. Be sure to show your support by becoming a listening partner by going to our website at OBN-Radio.com. Your annual donation of $72 a year will help continue for us to provide local and regional high school and collegiate coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566, or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566, 936-931-5566.
The Prairie View A&M University Panthers are a member of the Southwestern Athletic Conference, commonly known as the SWAC. The Panthers are a Division I FCS program of the NCAA. The Panthers compete in the following sporting events. From the men's division, baseball, basketball, cross country, football, golf, tennis, and track and field. From the women's division, basketball, bowling, cross country, golf, soccer, softball, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to serve and partner with the Prairie View A&M University Athletic Department, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. You're listening to Prairie View A&M University live sports coverage exclusively on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just now completing with the playing of the national anthem and the national Negro anthem that was written by James Weldon Johnson as we get ready for the introduction of today's starting lineups. For the Huston-Tillison Rams, they'll have number 0, Malcolm Ballard. Malcolm Ballard is coming in number 4 in scoring in the nation. He is averaging 22 points a game. You have number 4, Joseph Williams. He'll be also playing. He's a freshman out of Port Arthur, Texas. You also have Mr. Ray Edwards, who wears number 5. He's a junior out of Houston, Texas. You have number 10, Mr. Kwame Edwards. He wears number 10. He will be one of the guards for the Huston-Tillison Rams. And you have Noel Clinton, or Clinton Noel, number 23. Noel is a sophomore guard. He's out of Spring, Texas. And for the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, starting lineup will be Mr. Troy Thompson. Thompson wears number 1. He's a guard out of Oakland, California. Number 11, DeJounte Blakely. He is out of Los Angeles, California as well. He'll be wearing number 11. J.D. Wallace, the big man out of Dallas, Texas. He will be wearing number 12 in the post position. Number 14, Zachary Hamilton, who Coach Smith has said has been very above a schedule as far as his performance on and off the court. He wears number 14. He is out of Houston, Texas. And then you have Sharon Jett, number 21, the forward transfer out of Houston, Texas. Hallettsville, South Carolina. Sharon Jett. That is your starting lineups for today. The Panthers will get ready to take care of business here in the Baby Dome as they will take on the Huston-Tillison Rams. Teams are getting set up, and everybody is all gung-ho and ready to go. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Are you looking to expand your business? Consider advertising with us at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our variety of programming coverage provides a great opportunity for your company to get their message heard. For more information, give us a call at 832-213-8824.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here right now as the Panthers get ready for the jump ball control. They'll be going from our left to right on the dial. Panthers still huddled up right now as they're in their home white uniforms. Coach Byron Smith was saying this game right here was going to be one of those mental games where you'll have to push your way through in order to get what you need. We'll hear more from Coach Smith at halftime as we talk about the overall process of the non-conference season and the expectations leading in to Southwestern Athletic Conference play coming up against the Southern Jaguars. So J.D. Wallace will now be ready to do his tip-off against Mr. Ray Edwards. They're changing out balls right now, so they will get everything a little more inflation if they need it in the ball. So the ball's a little soft right now. So they got the ball worked out now as the officials got things going. They're going to do a little bounce check to make sure everything is of satisfaction. And it looks like they're getting things ready, bouncing the ball around. Everybody is excited, and we're ready to get things on the way. The tip ball now is about to be offered up, and they're off. The tip ball is controlled by Huston-Tillison, and they're taking it driving toward the cup, and quickly getting the basket will be Huston-Tillison, as that was Joseph Williams, number 4. Now Tillison pressing hard on the Panthers. Panthers break the press. Jett gets across, going, penetrating, shoots off the glass, and he gets the basket. Sharon Jett makes it 2-2 now here in the opening half of play between the Rams and the Panthers. Rams get it across the timeline right now, working back and forth as they go from our right to left, working at the top of the key, working and pushing through, penetrating look. The shot by Williams is no good, picked up by the Panthers on the rebound. It's Troy Thompson. Thompson dribbles through his legs, gets it across the timeline, working over in the far corner now, back up top to Thompson at the top of the key. Panthers working, Hamilton gets it over to now, he's working it back with Thompson. Thompson working with 15 seconds on the shot clock. The shot from the far side is too strong, as it was picked up by the Panthers. Rebound. Thompson then shoots it from three, and Thompson makes that a three-pointer, as the great expectations for Thompson was coming off through for the Panthers. Panthers up top now by the score of 5-2 as Huston-Tillison gets it back across the timeline. Huston-Tillison working at the top of the key, working, swinging around, trying to get the ball into their scorer's hand, Mr. Ballard, who's number 4 in the nation of scoring. Ballard shoots the long three-pointer, and he sinks that one through, and it is now 5-5 here in the opening seconds of the first half of play. Thompson gets the ball from Jett. Now he gets it back over to Blakely. Blakely swings it on the far side, back up top now to Thompson. Thompson gives it over to Blakely. Blakely working. Panthers doing very patient right now with ball control, as Blakely at the left wing, at the over, goes from the free throw off the glass. That shot's no good. The rebound is saved by Tillison, and they're coming on transition right now. Stopping, pulling back. That ball was knocked off the hands. It might have been off the defender of Prairie View. It's going to be out of bounds, and it will be possession for Huston-Tillison. 17:51 remaining in the first half of play. Just adjusting the shot clock now to 20 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers' final game here in non-conference before they head out to Baton Rouge to take on the Southern Jaguars. Tillison now getting it across the timeline, working, being patient. Their maroon uniforms with the gold numbering. Working, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers being very good on defense, penetrating. The ball is thrown up off the glass. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison, but it did not hit the rim. It hit the glass. So a shot clock violation. Panthers will get the ball on possession here. Panthers and the Rams all tied at 5 as we're just getting started here in the first half of play. Panthers get it across the timeline. Working off across now is Blakely as he comes to the top of the key, swings it over to Thompson. That ball was passed to Hamilton and lost. Turnover, and here comes Huston-Tillison. Ball movement and the missing of the layup. Tried to go in for the dunk and laid it up. And here come the Panthers on transition. Thompson going toward the cup off the glass. No good, and the foul is called. And it's going to be Kwame will be charged with the foul. That will be Kwame Edwards' first foul. Panthers will go to the line. Troy Thompson shooting 2 for the Panthers. Thompson's first shot is good. And it comes right on through. So the Panthers make it 6-5 right now. So now you have Norwood, who has now come in for Huston-Tillison. Second shot is good, and Thompson makes it 7-5. Panthers now applying a little pressure. They get a turnover. Here comes Sharon Jett. Jett penetrating, goes up, and makes the layup. Jett makes it 9-5. Panthers still applying backcourt pressure right now. Thompson now pressing through, and a man getting it across are the Rams. Rams swinging it across, good ball movement. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Back up to the top of the key now. Rams will reset. Trying to work it as the Panthers go back now to zone, a 2-3 zone. Still working. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Troy Thompson applying pressure. There's another turnover, and the Panthers will regain possession. Trying to work it backcourt and trying to work it up. Hamilton came up with the steal. Now the Panthers get it over. Thompson switches it over to Blakely. Blakely back to Thompson. to Hamilton. Sorry about that. So now Blakely setting things up. Panthers up by the score of 9-5 here in the first half of play. Going down low, trying to work back now is Thompson at the top of the key. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Blakely now with 3 seconds shoots it from way beyond and makes the three. Shot the three-pointer from at least 6 feet behind the three-point line to make it 12-5. Tillison now working back across. Panthers back on defense in the zone coverage. A long pass across, down working low, trying to get it. J.D. Wallace showing some good opposition there in the post. And altering the shot, now kicking it out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tillison working it. The jumper by Williams is no good. The rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers now transitioning. Getting it across is Blakely. Blakely down low to J.D. Wallace. He lost the handle, and here come the Rams. Rams 3-on-2 transition. Throwing up a shot. It's no good, and we're about to have substitution now coming in for the Panthers. Number 15, Nolan Wilson, will come in for the Panthers. We got a timeout on the floor, 15-16 in the first half of play. Panthers up 12-5. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll take us a break, and we'll be right back with more exciting Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Are you looking to expand your business? Consider advertising with us at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our variety of programming coverage provides a great opportunity for your company to get their message heard. For more information, give us a call at 832-213-8824. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but we'll be right back with more exciting sports broadcasting right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit both of our websites at OBN-Radio.com and KTORradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. You're listening to live sports coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community since 2002. Be sure to visit both of our websites at KTORradio.com and OBNRadio.com. You can follow us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on Instagram at OBN Radio. We're also on iHeartRadio at OBN Sports. And you can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the Open Mic Broadcast Network and Panthers basketball right here. As we come back out of the timeout, Panthers on top by the score of 12-5. Panthers in their final tune-up game here before they will take on the Southern Jaguars in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They'll be able to give you that game live on KPVU 91.3 FM. Meanwhile, we got the Huston-Tillison Rams will be at the line shooting 2 at the break here. So everybody is making sure the first shot is no good by Tillison. As there's a substitution coming in for Huston-Tillison. Manuel at the line is Jalen Norwood to shoot his second shot. That shot is good, and it will be 12-6 now. Huston-Tillison trails the Panthers. Blakely working the back line with Wilson now. Blakely gets it across, penetrating, pull back, and there's going to be a whistle. And it's going to be a foul against Huston-Tillison. So that was going to be Noel. Noel will be called for the foul. First foul against Quentin Noel. Out of Spring, Texas. Panthers penetrating. And Bellinger comes in and gets his first basket off the glass to make it 14-6 now. Panthers on top. Panthers still applying pressure on the backcourt, working, breaking through all the Rams. Panthers being smothering on the defense right now. Blakely with the fifth. Blakely for the Panthers with the layup with the left hand, and it's good. Blakely makes it now 16-6. Panthers on top. We're in the first half of play. 14 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers are smothering right now as out of frustration, waving the arms rather wildly, was Sophus, number 15, for Tillison. So now the little spark plug, Avery Lomax, has come in, and J.D. Wallace will return for the Panthers. Sharon Jett, Wallace, Lomax, Bellinger, and Blakely on the court for the Panthers. Panthers back in their zone coverage right now, setting up. Little small package right now out for the Panthers defensively. Little quick, scrappy package, we like to call it. Doing good job now rolling and rolling with the ball on the Panthers, trying to get the shot through as Tillison being patient as well. That was another long three from deep as Malcolm Ballard knocks that down. That's his second three-pointer of the day. It is now 16-9, Panthers on top. Panthers transitioning through. Lomax running the offense at the top of the key. Lomax comes to his right side, looks, swings the ball over. Panthers being patient. Back to Lomax up at the top, swings it over to Hamilton. Hamilton pulls down in the corner, pulls up the 16-foot jumper, and it's good. Hamilton makes it 18-9 now. Panthers on top, set back on defense in the 2-3 zone, or the Panthers. Panthers setting up, trying to work it in and out, or the Rams going back. Good ball movement, swing it over. There's another one from Ballard from three, no good. Rebound picked up by J.D. Wallace to the Panthers. Panthers coming on the penetration right now. Avery gets it across the timeline. Panthers set up on offense, working off in the far corner. Thought about shooting it, kick it back out to Lomax. Lomax with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers being patient now. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Working, looking for the right shot. Now Bellinger spins, goes through, gets the long pass, and they're going to call a whistle. And it's going to be travel against the Panthers as Huston-Tillison and the Panthers will allow some substitution to come in. Jet will come out as Davis, Levon Davis, number 10, comes in now for the Panthers. Panthers up by the score of 18-9 with 13 minutes here in the first half of play. Huston-Tillison working down in the low post area, going with the big man trying to kick it back out, and he gets the shot to fall through as that was going to be in the paint, talking a little trash out there, or the Rams. Meanwhile, coming through, or the missing off the shot, here come the Rams on transition, and lost the ball off the handle. Trying to go for the layup was Edwards. It's going to be Panthers ball. 12 minutes and 37 seconds in the first half of play. Panthers up by the score of 18-11. Panthers going from left to right on the dial. Working is Hamilton. Hamilton lost the handle, regains, goes up for the shot, and the shot is good. 20-11 now. Panthers on top as it gets set back in transition. Panthers in the 2-3 zone right now as Huston-Tillison try to work it. Ballard, their hot man, has 6 points, both of them off of three-pointers. That ball was kicked away by Davis as they tried to hit Ballard. Good hustle D by Davis. It's going to be Huston-Tillison's ball as now we have a substitution coming in. L.J. Westbrook will now come in for the Panthers. Westbrook will come in. The Rams will get ready to inbound as Ballard will be on the near end of the court, kicks it back court to get everything set up into the hands of Edwards. Edwards bounce pass, trying to get everything looking, working, looking down in the paint. The baby hook shot is going to be good for Deontay, and that will make it 20-13. Panthers on top. The long pass, Panthers working. There's a turnover. Huston-Tillison now transitioning. 2-on-1 ball movement, trying to get the finish, and they're going to call the charge against. No, they're going to call a foul. Blakely will be called for a foul, and going to the line to shoot will be Huston-Tillison. It's going to be Edwards at the line to shoot. We have 11 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Immediate timeout. Panthers on top 20-15. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll take us a break, and we'll be right back.
Did you know that the Open Mic Broadcast Network had 24-hour broadcasting on TuneIn Radio? All you have to do is type in Open Mic Broadcast Network and enjoy our 24-hour program. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. We're taking a break from our live community broadcasting right now, but we'll be right back with more exciting action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit both of our websites at ktorradio.com and OBN-Radio.com. The station designed with you in mind and the voice of student athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. What if I told you that for $6 a month, you could make a big difference in student activities going on throughout Waller County and beyond. For $6 a month, you can become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Your partnership will help continue to secure the broadcast coverage of all of our high school and collegiate broadcasts that are performed live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit our website today at OBN-Radio.com and make your donation today. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers on top 20-15 as a half going to the line. We'll give you some stats information. That's always important. Panthers right now are 8 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. The rebound off the missed free throw is good for the Panthers. Panthers will take possession. Blakely working along with Bellinger in the backcourt. Jet and Blakely and Bellinger in the backcourt. That ball was knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be possession for the Panthers. Now, Jet comes in for Wallace. So now the Panthers will get ready to go here on defense with 11 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers up 20-15. Working on the perimeter now are the Rams. Rams working, looking, going back and forth as the Panthers working that ball. It was a good block by the Panthers on defense, and Jet with the block, and here comes Bellinger. He kicks it back out. Spin move off the glass, no good by by Hamilton. And here come the Rams. Rams back, transition. There's another almost steal by the Panthers. Still working now on the Rams as they pull back out to slow things down. Panthers on top 20-15, working. Ballard, the hot man for the Rams, looking to get open. There's another long jumper from three. That one was no good. That one was missed by Norwood. Here come the Panthers off the rebound. Transition over in the corner. From the corner was no good by Bellinger. The rebound was picked up, saved by the Panthers. Another long three from the left wing. This one's no good. That one was missed by we're getting back to the action over here. Houston is moving real fast as it penetrating, missed a shot, and there's going to be a shot thrown up. A foul is going to be called against the Panthers, against 5. They're going to call that one on Bellinger. So now coming in for the Panthers will be number 25, Mr. Daquan Cook. Daquan Cook coming in for the Panthers. Inbound now for Huston-Tillison. Huston-Tillison working back and forth, working down in the paint, trying to get the post move, and there's going to be another foul call. Working down in the paint. They're going to call that one against Jet. Jet didn't look like he was down there. It looked like Davis was doing the protecting, but so Deontay Ford will go to the line. He will shoot 2. Her shot is good as the Panthers will now allow substitution. Troy Thompson will come back in for the Panthers. Get things set up and ready to go. Second shot in and out. Rebound picked up by Davis for the Panthers. Panthers now working. Cook in the back court. Working in the across the timeline. Down low. Good ball movement. Working inside off the glass. Missing was Davis. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison. Panthers up 20-16. Huston-Tillison transitioning through. Now they set it back up to run their plays. Panthers should be a little bit more advanced at this point, but they're working things out. Thompson playing the defense right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're trying to work it. The long jumper from back deep, and it rattles around the world and falls in as Dotson makes that shot, and it is now 20-19, Panthers on top. Panthers trying to work it up. The shot, they're almost thrown up. Now they're going to stop the play as penetrating was Thompson. They're going to call a foul against number 21. I say we don't have a 21 on our roster. Sorry about that. Yes. No, we do not. Make sure we get that one caught up here. Thompson was fouled. They say it was non-shooting, so he will go and inbound it to the Panthers. Panthers on top 20-19 here. We don't see a 20. They said 41. 40. Okay, 41 is 40. He was added here, so we got that one taken care of. And we got another whistle to be blown. Come to explain everything here by the table. 5-second violation against the Panthers. So it's 9 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Panthers on top 20-19 over Huston-Tillison. They called that 5-second against Huston-Tillison. So now we got the Panthers working. Going around the perimeter. Long jumper is no good. That one was missed by Hamilton. And is going to be possession for Huston-Tillison going out of bounds. Panthers will set back their defense as they have a 1-point lead, 20-19 in the first half of play. Panthers back set on defense. Working, penetrating, going through a good move on the baseline. That one was no good as the shot is going to be picked up by the Panthers. Panthers back on transition, pulling out, working in the corner, penetrating, going through and kicking it back out. Good ball movement, swinging around, and the rebound is picked up by Huston-Tillison. Huston-Tillison back transition. A pretty quick team on the Tillison. They have some height on their side as well. Working it, being patient, penetrating, going through, throwing that one off the glass, and getting the basket was Ballard. Ballard makes it now a 1-point lead for Huston-Tillison, 21-20. Panthers coming right back to double pump and count it. Troy Thompson with the double pump, draws the contact, gets the kiss, and the shooter's touch. He'll go to the line to add the and one bonus. So that foul will be going against Joseph Williams. J.D. Wallace will now come in. J.D. Wallace will come in for Bellinger. Thompson will come in to shoot for the Panthers. He'll shoot the and one bonus for the Panthers. He makes that one fall through. 8 points now for Thompson. 23-21. Another substitution. Davis will come back in. Was not able to get back on time. So Huston-Tillison runs their play. 23-21. Panthers on top. We have 7 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers doing Ballard goes to the line against Jett. He calls the foul, but he calls traveling. They call traveling against Ballard, and that is going to give us a media timeout. We'll take a media timeout with 7 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers on top by the score of 23-21. You're listening to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is a community-based radio station located in Prairie View, Texas. Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network specializes in local, regional, high school, and collegiate sports coverage. We also provide coverage for a variety of talk shows, sermons, and a whole lot more of community information. Visit our websites at ktorradio.com and OBN-radio.com. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics.
Yo, Dad, have I told you how proud I am of you?
Hey, thanks, son. What did I do?
I think you eating extra vegetables and snacking on apples.
Just trying to stay healthy by eating my 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day.
I even saw you slip carrot sticks in your gym bag.
You noticed it?
Sure did.
Well, that's what you've got to do to stay healthy and fit.
And that's why you're my hero, my role model, my shining star.
All right, what do you want?
Some cash in your old school CD.
Oh, my son.
A message from the Department of Health and Human Services.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. We're having a media timeout. Panthers on top 23-21. Those may have listened earlier to the Lady Panthers on Channel 2 with the Mike Broadcast Network. Lady Panthers lost to Texas A&M by the score of 90-62. So the Panthers coming in out of the media break as the leading scorer for the Panthers is Thompson. Thompson has 8 points, 5 points for Blakely, and it is 4 points for Hamilton and 4 points for Jett. Panther working on the perimeter right now as they come in out the media timeout, up by the score of 23-21. Panthers being very patient and methodical as they work the ball around the perimeter. 8 seconds on the shot clock now as Jett swings it over to the far corner, trying to work it down low. And they got 2 seconds. They got to throw it up, and the shot is no good. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison as the Panthers were not able to make that one fall through. They're back on defense, up by 2. Panthers trying to make sure that they keep the Rams in control, if you will. Ballard gets the ball at the high post, kicks that out in the corner. The long jumper is no good. And another long rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison, working, penetrating baseline, lost it. Here come the Panthers with a 3-on-2 break. Blakely leading the charge, gives it to Bellinger off the glass, and it's good. Bellinger makes it 25-21. Panthers on top. Panthers back on defense as Ballard sets up, try to make things happen. Panthers with the 4-point lead here in the first half of play. Norwood working the backcourt with Ballard. Ballard at the top, crossing over, comes toward the right wing, misses that shot. The rebound is saved. A good effort by the Panthers. They're coming through on transition now, 3-on-1, and there's going to be a charge. Going to call the charge, and a host of substitutions coming in now for the Panthers. You have number 24 for the Panthers is going to be Lumpkins, and it's going to be J.D. Wallace and Davis coming in. Thompson will come out. I mean, there was a host. Coach Smith was quick to pull the chain on that one. 3-on-1, and you end up with the charge. You got to move that one around, make sure that you get the bucket on that one. So now you got a little confusion now at the table. We got 6 minutes, 32 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Panthers on top, 25-23. Blakely on the floor. Davis is on the floor. Wallace is on the floor. Lumpkin, and we have Bellinger for the Panthers. So the Panthers ready to go as Huston-Tillison will be allowed to inbound. 25-21 Panthers on top here at the Baby Dome. Final non-conference game of the regular season here. We'll be in action here real soon. Panthers working. Ballard at the top of the key. He is working. He is definitely the go-to man for the Huston-Tillison Rams. Trying to work down low as they cross over. Norwood gets it over 4 seconds. Ballard trying to look for the shot. He throws that up, draws the foul, and Davis is going to be called for the foul. Looks like Cook and Thompson will come back in for the Panthers as long with Hamilton. They'll get ready to come in at the next shot. Ballard will come in. He was number 4 in the nation of scoring, averaging 22 points a game. Ballard right now is leading the Rams with 8 points. He makes it 9 as he sinks that free throw. So as we mentioned, the Panthers come in with the substitutions. Hamilton, Thompson, and Cook. Lomax will get ready to come back in. Oh, he'll come in for Thompson. We'll save Thompson. So Lomax will be in on the floor to replace Thompson. Second shot on the way. Ballard has 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range, and he is 1 of 2 from free throw range as he just missed the second shot. So the rebound picked up by the Panthers. Panthers setting it up, gets it back to Blakely. Blakely gets to the cross. Panthers up 25-22, and it's going to be a blocking foul against Ballard. Ballard charged with his first foul of the contest. So Lomax will now inbound, gets it in. Blakely working at the top of the key. That shot clock for the Panthers. They're moving around. being patient. Lomax now on the right wing. Comes up to the top of the key, swings it out. Now kicks it back, crossing over. Lomax swings it down the baseline, penetrating off the glass. And the shot was Stephon Cook. Cook makes it 27-25 with the attack toward the glass. Panthers. I'm sorry, 27-22. Panthers on top. There's a steal by the Panthers. Panthers transitioning now. Another break. That one was broken up by Huston-Tillison. So Edwards will now come in for Huston-Tillison. Panthers on top of Huston-Tillison by the score of 27-22. Panthers struggling just a little bit right now as they have 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half of play. We'll be hearing from Coach Smith at halftime talking about the progression of the Panthers as Hamilton gets the inbound, working at the top of the key, slinging it around to Lomax. Lomax swings it, gets it down low. Cook back across to Hamilton. Hamilton working down low. The long pass back down was Blakely. A good ball movement as Hamilton gets the kiss off the glass to make it 29-22. Panthers on top. Panthers now applying a little pressure as Lomax guarding on the backcourt against Norwood. Norwood working. There's 15 seconds on the shot clock. The battle with the little man right now as Ballard got the ball and lost the handle, and it will go out of bounds. It should be possession for the Panthers. Panthers will transition over to the offensive way of thinking with 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers on top, 29-22. As there is a substitution coming in for Huston-Tillison, number 4, Joseph Williams, now in as the Panthers get it off the timeline. Cook lost the handle for a minute, gets it back over to Lomax, working on the Panthers. Lomax at the top of the key, being patient, running the offense. Huston-Tillison in the 2-3 zone right now. The Panthers being patient, trying to find a lane. Whoa, what a move! And off the glass, Blakely penetrating from the left wing to get the kiss off the glass, makes it 31-22. Panthers on top. Panthers applying pressure. Lomax in the backcourt, gets it over to Ballard now to Huston-Tillison. Ballard being guarded by Blakely, trying to set the high pick. He's going set up, stops his dribble, now trying to look. Panthers applying pressure over in the corner, getting it back. Out of the turnover, here comes Lomax. Lomax with a 1-on-3. He goes up against the lane of the Giants, draws the foul, and he'll miss the shot. We have a timeout on the floor, media timeout, 3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. Lomax will be shooting 2 when we return. Panthers in control. We'll take us a break. We'll be right back. You listen to Panthers basketball at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm comedian Carol Lee. Animal experiments are no joke. I hope you'll learn more about the Humane Charities Seal of Approval. It helps donors find charities that provide vital care and advanced. For information on how you can give and let live, go to humaneseal.org. That's humaneseal.org.
Did you know that physically active children are healthier? It's true. Exercise protects them from diabetes, obesity, cancer, and heart disease. Sadly, nearly half of our kids don't get the recommended 60 minutes of exercise a day. So turn off your kids' TV or computer and take them outside for a walk or bike ride. After all, what's more important than your child's health? To learn more about getting exercise into your child's life, visit the American Council on Exercise website at acefitness.org. That's acefitness.org.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers on top of Huston-Tillison by the score of 31-22 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Panthers, as a team, are 13 of 22 from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the line, as the Panthers have mustered up a total, trying to get the total rebounds here for the Panthers, 13 rebounds for the Panthers, as they have allowed a total of 10 rebounds from Huston-Tillison. Huston-Tillison's leading scorer is Ballard. Ballard has 9 points on the game. He's averaging 22 points on the game or per game, number 4 in the nation of scoring. Lomax at the line shooting his first of 2. He will sink that first one to make it now 32-22, a 10-point lead for the Panthers. Lomax squares up to shoot his second shot, and it's good. Lomax 2 for 2 from the line, gets his first scoring in the column on today. 33-22. Panthers are trying to fire a good alley-oop attempt. That one was missed, and it's going to be followed through. Joseph Williams gets it. 33-24. Panthers on top. Panthers working now. Bellinger thought about shooting it, draws the attention, pulls it back out, and now they're setting up. Lomax at the top of the key. Panthers with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Working around down low, and they're going to call the travel. They're going to call it 3-second violation against the Panthers. So the Panthers give up the ball with 3 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Huston-Tillison bringing it across the timeline right now as they'll set up. Panthers setting up, spreading, rotating with the ball quite well on each pass, trying to work it down low. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Steal, almost a steal by the Panthers. Are scrambling on the floor. Going to be possession, arrow, and favor. Well, the Panthers called timeout before they get it. They're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll stay right here with the 30-second timeout and let you know that today's game being made possible by Lone Star College of Tomball, Texas. Lone Star College of Tomball, Texas. We'd like to thank them. Also, Edmunds Insurance Agency located in Waller, Texas. Larry's Automotive out of Waller, Texas. Attorney Lee Van Richardson in Hempstead, Texas. And, of course, the Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View, Texas. I want to thank and welcome Trinity Christian Learning Center, located at 2903 Boys D'Arc in Waller, Texas, where love and learning connects. PV graduate Janet Curtis is the owner and the founder of Trinity Christian Learning Center. You can give her a call at 936-372-8292. The media timeout, well, not the media timeout, 30-second timeout has concluded, and we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Panthers on top, 33-24. Panthers going back to work now as Lomax working at the top of the key, working, being patient, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers trying to penetrate the zone now. The 2-1-2, good shot off the glass and gets the shortest touch. Cook with the basket now. DeQuan Cook makes it 35-24. Panthers on top. Panthers applying a little pressure on the backcourt as Huston-Tillison breaks through the press. Coach Smith is coaching his derriere off over there. You can probably hear him screaming from the sideline. Working, penetrating. There's a turnover. Yes, it is. Here comes Bellinger. Swings it out. 3-on-1, and the basket is going to be good by Lomax. Timeout taken by Huston-Tillison. Panthers taking control now with 1:53 remaining in the first half. 37-24. You listen to the Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
What if your heart had a special way of letting you know it appreciates your healthy choices?
I've got to get my family to eat more vegetables.
Amazing!
And instead of cooking with butter tonight, I think I'll saute our veggies with heart-healthy oil.
You're a genius!
So really, would your food choices pay off in heart health? Did you know that when you replace bad fats with healthier fats, like those in canola or other vegetable oils, it can lower bad cholesterol levels, and that's good for your heart. Here's a winning idea. Take up the challenge for good health, because the you of the future will say,
Fantastic!
Learn more at heart.org/face the facts. Canola Info proudly supports the American Heart Association's Face the Facts campaign.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers on top of Huston-Tillison as we have A minute and 50 seconds now remaining. Huston-Tillison with possession of the ball. Panthers on top 37-24. Panthers applying pressure as Lomax was guarding Norwood. They're going to call that foul against Lomax as Cook and Hamilton will get ready to come back in for the Panthers. Norwood will go to the line to try and get into the scores column for the first time on this evening. He is 0 for 1 from the field. And that was a three-point shot. He hits his first free throw, and he'll make it 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 37-25, Panthers on top. Norwood will get ready to shoot his second shot. The little left-hander shot is thrown up, and it falls through. It's 37-25, Panthers on top. Lomax being guarded now by Norwood. As they get it across the timeline, gets it off over to Cook. Cook working back to Lomax. Back over to Cook. Cook shoots the three. It's no good. And a rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds by Huston-Tillison. Will be the Panthers' ball. Panthers will get a new shot clock as they get ready to inbound it with 1 minute, 28 seconds in the first half. Panthers on top 37-26. Panthers working it, being patient, trying to get it down low. That ball was knocked away. Here comes Huston-Tillison on transition. Gets it over Norwood, stops, penetrates, throws it up. And they're going to call a foul against Daquan Cook. So Coach Smith is encouraging. He'll take that foul. He thought that was good defense. And back at the line will be Norwood. Now Coach Smith is working the official right here in front of us at the scores table. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining in the first half. The first free throw is no good. 37-26. Panthers on top, up by 11 here in the first half of play. Don't forget, at halftime, we'll hear from Coach Byron Smith as a second shot falls through. Makes it a 10-point lead now for the Panthers. 37-27. Inbound will go. Huston-Tillison now trying to apply a little pressure. As getting across will be Lomax. Lomax gets that ball back across, and here come the Panthers setting it up. Going good ball movement, working back and forth. Cook and Lomax back over, shooting, penetrating, throws it up, back to Lomax. Lomax from the free throw, and he gets the teardrop shot. Lomax makes it 39-27. Panthers on top. 45 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Norwood working now, trying to get things set up. Ballard has come back in for the Rams. So Williams now swinging it over, trying to work it to Norwood now on the left wing. Norwood swings it over, gets it back over to Williams. He shoots the long three. It's no good. Rebound is picked up by the Panthers, and that should be an over-the-back foul against Huston-Tillison, as that was going to be against Bilal Bajic. He is a young man out of Bosnia. Got him listed at 7 foot 1 inch tall. That's a lot of young man, 7'1". I had dreams that big once, but I've never been that big myself. So at the line for the Panthers, we'll be shooting Yusef. Yusef misses the 1-and-1 bonus. And the rebound's picked up by the Panthers. So the Panthers will set this up for the final shot. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Lomax holding the ball at half court. He's being forced now by Norwood to start his dribble. The high post was picked by Yusef. Gets it over in the corner, trying to get it. And there was Shaquille going up with Lomax off the glass. No good. Rebound by Houston. That ball was blocked. They tried to get the long jumper. That one was blocked by Shaquille Preston. And we are at halftime right now. The Panthers on top of Huston-Tillison by the score of 39-27. We're going to take us a break, and when we come back, we'll be right back with our halftime feature. You're listening to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to expand your business? Consider advertising with us at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our variety of programming coverage provides a great opportunity for your company to get their message heard. For more information, give us a call at 8824. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but we'll be right back with more exciting sports broadcasting right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit both of our websites at OBN-Radio.com and KTOR-Radio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. You're listening to live sports coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community since 2002. Be sure to visit both of our websites at KTOR-Radio.com and OBN-Radio.com. You can follow us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on Instagram at OBN Radio. We're also on iHeartRadio at OBN Sports. And you can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Did you know that the Open Mic Broadcast Network had 24-hour broadcasting on TuneIn Radio? All you have to do is type in Open Mic Broadcast Network and enjoy our 24-hour program. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at halftime right now. Panthers on top 39-27 at the half for Huston-Tillison. Huston-Tillison shooting as a team 9 of 21 from the field for 42.9%. They're 3 of 8 from three-point range, which puts them at 37.5%, and 6 of 11 from the free throw line at 54.5%. The leading scorer for Huston-Tillison is Mr. Ballard. Mr. Malcolm Ballard has 9 points. He has also a total of 4 rebounds and 1 assist. For the Panthers, Panthers are 16 of 27 from the field, which they are 59.3%, 2 of 7 from three-point range. They're right at 28.6%. The Panthers are 5 of 6 from free throw line, 83.3%, and leading scorer for the Panthers is Troy Thompson. Thompson has a total of 8 points, and rebounds is going to be Zachary Hamilton. Hamilton has 3 rebounds, and Blakely has 2 assists. Other scores for the Panthers will be as such. Lomax has a total of 6 points, Bellinger with 4, as we mentioned, Thompson with 8 points, Blakely has 7 points, Hamilton has 6 points, Sharon Jett has 4, and Daquan Cook has 4 points for the Panthers. The Panthers have a total of 16 rebounds to their credit, while they are allowing a total of 11 rebounds for Huston-Tillison. So rebounding was one of the key factors that Coach Byron Smith was excited about in talking to him earlier about the progression of the Panthers heading into the Southwestern Athletic Conference play. We'll now go over and hear from our interview with Coach Byron Smith as he was explaining the Panthers' approach for this game and leading into conference play. I have with me the head basketball coach of the Prairie View A&M Panthers men's basketball team, and that is none other than Coach Byron Smith. How are you doing today, Coach?
Doing well, Mark. Yourself?
All right, man. We're excited to have you on board here. You're getting ready for the debut of your SWAC basketball conference for the 2016-17 campaign. You're going to be wrapping up your final pregame or non-conference, I should say, competition against Huston-Tillison. And just wanted to ask you, Coach, what is the progress grade that you would give your team at this stage going into the final non-conference game?
I'd probably say a solid C-minus. A lot of talent. Mike, it just hadn't really come together as much, as we would like. But I think it's optimistic, and the future of the program is very bright. And I think we played some solid basketball. I won't say consistent and good basketball throughout the non-conference. I think we've been pretty solid. I think we've had some good showings. But, to say we're A or B right now, probably not. But, to be optimistic and to be realistic, I think probably a solid C minus with room to grow. I think we'll get to what we want to get to. I think we will accomplish the goals we set forth as a team. So I'm still optimistic for great things for this program here in the near future.
All right, Coach, what would you consider your team's strengths at this stage of the game?
You know what? I would say probably, we're rebounding the basketball from our guards, at a pretty good rate. So I would probably say, being very active on the defensive end. I think we got a lot of different pieces. We're doing some things better than we've done in the past. I think we're shooting free throws a little bit better. I think our field goal percentage is a little bit better than it's been in the past. Probably not just one area that you look at and say that, hey, we're really good, but I think we're solid in a lot of areas with room to be pretty good, on the defensive side. I think we've, shown some good moments. But obviously we played some very good teams, Mike. I'm not going to lie. We played some very good teams that could score the basketball at a high clip. But I think our guards, we've got 4 or 5 guys that can really get out and really defend on the turn and get out of transition, and they really rebound the ball better. Now, overall, as a team, I think we have to get better. But I'd probably say our guards rebounding the basketball is probably something that's kind of going unnoticed. But I think it's a strength of our team. I think it's really helping the confidence.
Now, in that same breath, what would you consider the team's weakness?
I just think carryover from one game to the next. And it's kind of always been something that's kind of played since I've been here. Putting together a good effort in the next game, kind of, not really finishing games. Starting the next game the way we finish, I think we do a pretty good job of finishing games, Mike. I think if you've seen us play several times, I think we want to test that, which gives me, cause for concern, with the game coming up to Huston-Tillison. The fact that, it should be a game that we should get out and really assert ourselves and really come out and dominate. But those games always kind of concern me. So I would probably say just being consistent in all phases is probably a weakness. We've been solid and pretty good, and it's really good in some areas. But I just think the consistency of in our approach and shot selection. There's a lot of things I can point to. But I would probably say, just to sum it up, just being overall team consistency has been a weakness from one game to the next. We've got to put together a string of 2 pretty good games in a row where we've been solid, we've been very consistent in all phases of the game.
Now, as far as your player development and advancement, are there any players that are standing out to you at this stage? I know you've had a lot of guys. You came in with some great expectations. Have they met that match, and are there any surprises that you've developed so far?
You know what? I would probably say Zachary Chapman, Hamilton. I went to school with a guy named Zach Chapman. I always call him Zach Chapman. Zachary Hamilton has probably been, I won't say necessarily a surprise, but, his play has been very, very, very good, and we're pleased with that. He's probably stood out the most. Jadante Blakely has been very solid. Jadante Blakely is like one of those Alabama Crimson Tide quarterbacks before they got this kid, Jalen Hurts, that position, it was always to manage the game. Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron and John Parker Wilson, some of those guys that have played at Alabama. None of those guys are great, college players or even gone on and done well in the NFL, but they always managed the game and did what they needed to do there, for the Crimson Tide. So I would say Blakely is really doing a really good job of, guarding the basketball really well. He's probably one of the top guys in our league in steals. If not, he probably will be or should be. He's doing a pretty good job rebounding the basketball, and his turnovers are really down. So in the beginning of the season, they were pretty up, 3-4 maybe a game. So I would say Hamilton and Blakely have really emerged. And, one really scoring the basketball, and one doing things that don't necessarily show up in the stats all the time, but just really controlling the tempo and pace of our team. So those 2 guys have been, I would say, somewhat not pleasant surprises, but I would say a little bit surprising. They've been very consistent in what they've done for us.
I guess my final question for today, I know you said you came in, you give you guys a C- rating at this stage of the game, but were you expected to be at this point headed into a SWAC competition?
No, Mike, we're not, and I'm not. And I fully, we don't, like I said, we don't put the pressure on them talking about wins and losses, but as a coach, that's ultimately how you judge and how you evaluate it. And I thought we'd be at about 4 to 5 wins. Maybe 4 going on 5 or 5 going on 6 wins. because I think some games we just didn't finish. I can look back at the UTSA game, and I can look back at the Lamar game, and I can look back at the Texas State game, the games that, we felt that we were right there. I can even look at the Louisiana Tech game, down one with about 2.5, 3 minutes to go. And that team, there was 15-0 at home. They don't lose much at home. So, those are games that were there for us. And we just didn't finish. One play here, one missed bounce out here, one straight line drive to the basket. Your man gives up a layup, a guy gets a tip in, or you don't get out on the shooter and he hits a big shot to kind of close it out. So I thought we would have probably 2 more wins than what we have right now. But, again, I think it's the, it's the journey, not always the destination. And that's what we've been kind of focusing more on, the journey, just getting there, just improving. And I've tried to stay away from, things that have gone on, in the past. Hey, let's just use these games to get ready for the spring. No, basketball season is 30-plus games. Like, if you want to go out and try to perform and try to be as successful as many games as you can to get the team, some morale. But I will say this, Mike, in closing, we don't look and we don't feel like we're a 2-11 team. I know that may sound kind of strange, but when you come in and you watch us practice and you talk to our players, I mean, they have an energy about them that you would think that we're 9-2 as opposed to 2-11, or whatever. That we have a winning record, that we are on the verge of doing something really special. So the morale is really good. They still have expectations. They place heavy expectations on themselves. They're accountable. They come out each and every practice and try to improve. They listen. They're very coachable. It's probably the most coachable group I've ever been around. Like, they get a little stubborn, a little ornery, as we all do. That's the human element. But overall, for the most part, these kids pay attention. They want to get better. They want to improve. Their eye contact has been great. Their body language has been very, very positive. And, they know what's at stake to try to put out the best product to represent Prairie View A&M the best of their ability. So everyone's bought in. Everyone's moving in a positive direction. We just got to, hit the practice floor today, get ready to go out tomorrow, take care of business, and have about 4 really, really good practice days as we get on I-10 east and head down the back road to get ready for that first conference game against Southern War. But I can bet you, Mike, that we'll be ready to prepare to get on the floor and give it our best shot. I give you my word on that one.
Well, the Prairie View A&M University Panthers will soon get a chance to open up the 2016-17 campaign under the leadership of Byron Smith, and you'll be able to check out all the Panthers action right at KPVU 91.3 FM, where yours truly will be given the play-by-play. Coach, as always, man, we appreciate your time and effort, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck this season, and go Panthers.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you.
And, of course, that was Coach Byron Smith talking about the progression of the Panthers as we do the tail of the tapes, if you will. The Panthers, as we may mention, 83% from the free throw line, 5 of 6. Huston-Tillison at 55%. They are 6 of 11. Turnovers, 11 turnovers for Huston-Tillison, 7 turnovers for the Panthers. You have points off of turnovers. You have 6 points for Huston-Tillison, 16 for the Panthers. Total rebounds, as we may mention, 16 for the Panthers, 11 for the Rams. So Panthers ready to make things go. Panthers bench is outscoring Huston-Tillison's bench 14-13. Panthers with a total of 24 points in the paint, 8 points in the paint for Huston-Tillison, 6 fast break points for the Panthers, and a total of 8 steals for the Panthers, 3 steals for Huston-Tillison. This game has been tied twice, and it has been 3 lead change. The Panthers on top, 39-27, as we get ready to start this second half of Panthers basketball. The last regular non-conference game, that you will, for the regular season is on the way, and the Panthers will get ready to try to make everything, as they say, count in the long run as they get ready to take on the Southern Jaguars. You're listening to Panthers basketball right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to get you a little pumped-up TV fight song, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Panthers basketball at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
You're listening to Prairie View A&M University live sports coverage exclusively on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back. We would now get ready to start. The Panthers will be going from right to left on the dial, as the Panthers will be inbounding. So we're ready to get things on the move. Troy Thompson on the floor for the Panthers, the original starting lineup for the Panthers. As a matter of fact, you got Troy Thompson, J.D. Wallace, Zachary Hamilton, Sharon Jett, and Mr. Jonte Blakely. Panthers now working at Thompson on the left wing as we're getting started here with the second half of play. Panthers on top by the score of 39-27. Being patient now on the Panthers. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Blakely swings it over to Jett. Jett over in the corner, and that shot was good for three by Zachary Hamilton. Hamilton makes it 42-27. Panthers on top. Huston-Tillison coming back across as they try to set things up. Panthers in the 1-3-1 zone right now. Swinging, rotating with the ball quite well on the Panthers, trying to work it in the paint. 16 seconds on the shot clock. A long jumper from three, no good. And the rebound picked up by the Panthers. Pushing across, Blakely lob pass, gets it over in the far corner, penetrating baseline, threw that one across back to Jett. That's Blakely. Blakely goes up off the glass. J.D. Wallace gets the rebound, goes up strong for the basket off the glass to make it 44-27. Panthers on top. Panthers back defensively as the Rams come across. There's a reach in, almost a steal by the Panthers. Blakely. Rebound, pulling back out or the Rams as they swing it around the perimeter now. 14 seconds on the shot clock. The shot by Ballard was altered. Great defense by Hamilton. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Working. Going up, and the steal is no good, and Panthers with the defense, and a transition off the glass, and it's good as Troy Thompson makes it 46-27. Panthers on top. Panthers are finding a little backcourt pressure right now. You can just feel the momentum. That ball was altered as going up for the shot. J.D. Wallace altered that one, so you got substitution. Noah Wood coming in for Huston-Tillison, number 1, and number 10, Kwame Edwards. Also is going to be a spotting for number 32, Manuel Henderson, and now for Huston-Tillison. Ball was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Inbound, and the shot was thrown up, and that basket is going to be good for Deontay Forney. Forney comes in to make it 46-29, Panthers on top. Forney is not on the roster, but he was actually added lately here, and he's number 41 for Huston-Tillison. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Panthers. They got Forney listed here, 6'7", 250 pounds, senior out of Fort Arthur, Texas. Hamilton with the inbound pass, shoots it from the top of the key for three, and it is good. Hamilton makes it 49-29. Panthers up by 20 right now. They're slowly but surely spreading out, showing their dominance here on the back half of this game. There's almost a steal by the Panthers, but saving 14, and the shot was thrown up. No good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. Coming across, getting it to Blakely. Blakely gets it over in the corner to Jett, shooting for three, and it's good. Sharon Jett makes it 52-29. Panthers on top. Panthers now trying to settle in with the defense as they get cranked up for their slack opponent opener, the Southern Jaguars. They still have to take their time here now with 17 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this second half. Panthers applying. That's going to be a whistle called against the Panthers against J.D. Wallace. J.D. Wallace called with the foul as substitution now will be Julian Green, number 35, in for Huston-Tillison. The inbound now for the Panthers as they're coming, working across. Oh, Blakely almost lost it. Gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton shoots for three, and it's good. Hamilton is feeling the burn right now as he sinks that three-pointer for the Panthers. Hamilton with the steal. Here come the Panthers on transition off the glass. Troy Thompson will make it 57-29. Panthers slowly but surely pulling away. Thompson with 10 points. Hamilton with 15 points. Another steal. Here comes the 3-on-1, and good defense by Norwood. It was 3-on-1. Panthers break. Norwood reached in and knocked that out of bounds. Lomax will get ready to come in now for the Panthers. He's going to give Blakely a break as Bellinger will come in as well for the Panthers, and he'll give Thompson a break. 16 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the second half. Panthers on top 57-29. Panthers get ready to inbound. Looking, getting it in across to Hamilton. Hamilton over to Bellinger. Bellinger on the left wing. He pulls across, goes all the way back to the right far side. Gets it Birkin. The jumper from three, no good. The rebound's going to be stolen away. And a good assist. J.D. Wallace off the steal from Lomax. The Panthers pulling out now, up by 30, 59-29. Huston-Tillison coming across the timeline. Working as the Panthers, Lumpkins, number 24, gets ready to enter for the Panthers at the next stoppage of play. That shot was no good. It is finally going to be possession for the Panthers. A foul called against Huston-Tillison, number 15, Jafet Sophis. Sophis out of Houston, Texas, the junior forward, called with the foul, and it will be Panthers ball. Panthers getting across the timeline now. Lomax working on the backcourt, gets it over to Zachary Hamilton at the left wing. Hamilton gets it back over to Bellinger at the top, over Christian back over with Lomax now. Lomax coming to the left side, swings it back to Bellinger. Bellinger spin move, pulls back out. 13 seconds, 12 now on the shot clock. Bellinger off the glass, good move. This man got the easy paint basket, 61-29. Panthers on top. Huston-Tillison now bringing it across the timeline as Vincent Thompson working. There's another working, good ball movement. That was a good pass that time by Mr. Forney. Forney's pass was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Lumpkin will get ready to come in, but we're going to have a media timeout right now with 15 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the second half. The Panthers well in control, 61-29. You're listening to Panthers basketball. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. You're listening to Prairie View A&M University live sports coverage exclusively on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The station designed with you in mind, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletes.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike French here with you with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Panthers pulling way out now here in the second half with 15 minutes and 22 seconds remaining, up by the score of 61-29. Leading scorer for the Panthers is Hamilton with 15 points. Thompson has 12 points, 7 points for Jett and Blakely as the Panthers getting comfortable. Lomax with 6 points. They're on the defensive end right now. The inbound by Huston-Tillison. As the Panthers are working, another almost turnover, missing that one, regained by Huston-Tillison. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to throw that one up, and wow, what a jumper. They say a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, and that one was sunk in by Dotson and it's now 61-31. 30-point lead for the Panthers. Panthers working down in the paint. Now outside to Blakely or Bellinger, whose jumper was missed, and is going to be saved now as Gidding is out on the floor for the Panthers wearing number 3. Gidding is Mr. Jordan Gidding, that is, out of Dallas, Texas. So now Lomax will slow things down. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers moving. Giddings gets the ball off the glass, working at the wing. Now swings it over to Lomax. Lomax swinging it back over in the corner. Now working. They got 3 seconds trying to get it down low. You got to get it up off the glass. No good, as that was Yusuf not able to get the basket. And here come Huston-Tillison on transition, and that ball was blocked. It's going to be possession for the Panthers, but a foul was called against the Panthers. Jordan Giddings will be charged with his first foul. It will allow the Dotson to come to the line to shoot 2 for Huston-Tillison. 14 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the second half. Panthers up 61-32. You hear Coach Holland to box out. That's what he was saying his team was real proud of, that they rebound quite well, especially at the guard position. Second free throw is good, 61-33 now. Panthers on top. Bellinger about to be trapped. He gets rid of the ball, gets it over. Whoa, that was almost a travel by Giddings, but it was not called. Gets it back out to Lomax, over quickly, moving the ball. A jumper for 3. It's no good in the corner, missed by Hamilton. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison. Huston-Tillison back on transition right now, trying to work it. Panthers rotating with the ball quite well. Dodson's bounce pass is going to be picked up by Ballard. Ballard gets it back. Ballard with the ball now. Ballard has been the leading man for Huston-Tillison. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He throws that, then tries to pass that one down low, and there's a scrum for the ball. And foul is going to be called. I'm going to call that one against the Panthers. Yusuf Yacobi would be charged with the foul. So it's going to be inbound by Huston-Tillison. Panthers up 61-33 with 13 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the contest. Panthers rotating with the ball quite well. The long jumper, that one was out of nowhere. Just kind of threw that one up. And foul was called on the rebound. Ballard just kind of threw that one up. Foul was called, 4th team foul. Panthers will be set for defense. 61-33, Panthers up. The inbound and the basket and the foul. Avery Lomax picks up that foul as Ballard was able to get that basket, and he'll go to the line to shoot the and one. It's been a long time since Ballard had scored. He now has 11 points. He will try to make it 12 with this and one attempt. The shot is up, hits the back of the rim, rebound picked up by the Panthers, and the Panthers will gain possession here. 61-35, Panthers on top. Huston-Tillison applying backcourt pressure. A long pass to Yusuf Alford to Bellinger, back up top to Blakely as the Panthers will slow it down. Panthers working, going back and forth. Backcourt will feature Bellinger and Hamilton. Blakely going over to the right elbow. The jumper is no good. The rebound snatched down by Huston-Tillison. Bringing it across the timeline now is Ballard. Ballard pulls up, sets it up, gets it over to Dotson. Dotson shoots from the left wing. It's no good, but he almost and does gets his own rebound. Now he kicks it over to Williams. His jumper's no good. The rebound picked up by the Panthers, and the Panthers get ready to come in. Transition is going to be Gidding, as at the scores table will be Thompson. Thompson are waiting to come in. Robinson called against with the foul. So the Panthers will try to make sure that everything is everything now as we're getting repositioned here. The Panthers with the ball, trying to work it now. Bellinger gets it up to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Blakely. And they blew the whistle. Going to call a foul against Troy Thompson. Thompson will be relieved quickly by Lumpkins. Going to be called for the moving screen as Youssef will now come out. The Panthers now trying to stay on the grind here. 61-35 is the score. Panthers way out in front. And the basket is going to be good. A penetrating shot. And the foul called. So it will be Ballard. Malcolm Ballard will go to the line to shoot the and one. Lady Panthers fell short 90-62 to Texas A&M Lady Aggies. So now we have a media timeout here on the floor. 61-38 is our score. 11 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in this contest. We'll be right back with more Panthers basketball at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566, or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566.
And welcome back to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers on top by the score 61-38. Panthers are 25 of 40 from the field. They're 6 of 12 from three-point range and 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Leading scorer for the Panthers is Zachary Hamilton. He has 15 points. Blakely leads the team in rebounds and assists. He has 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Leading scorer for the Huston-Tillison Rams is Malcolm Ballard. He has 14 points, and the Panthers ready to go back to work. Hamilton gets the pass from Bellinger, gets it back up top to Blakely. Blakely is now being under attack by Ballard. Panthers being very patient right now, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers working up by the score of 61-38. Blakely taking his time, looking with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Bellinger is going to have to make something happen. He penetrates, shoots from the left elbow. No good. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison, and there's a quick foul called against Zachary Hamilton. Actually, they called it against Lumpkin. I'm sorry. Called against Lumpkin. 24, not 14. Jordan Lumpkin charged with the foul, and it's going to send Huston-Tillison will be Huston-Tillison as Forney shoots the 1-and-1 bonus, makes that one fall through. Sharon Jett will now come back in to give Jordan Lumpkin a breather. 61-39 is our score. Panthers on top. Second shot is good. Substitution coming in now for Huston-Tillison will be number 30, John Robinson, a forward freshman out of Washington, D.C. Panthers now breaking through the press for Huston-Tillison, and there is going to be a quick foul against Mr. Robinson, who just came in, just entered in and got his foul. Attaboy. That's how you keep them going. 61-40 is our score. Panthers on top. Panthers with the inbound, working it over. Jet swings it back over to Bellinger. Bellinger back to Blakely. Coming up high now is Hamilton, waiting for the pass, but he'll decide to go back down as the Panthers setting it up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Being very patient now, working his way open is Bellinger. Bellinger working inside the three-point range, and the jumper is good. Just inside the line, makes it 63-40. Panthers on top with 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Panthers back on defense. It's Huston-Tillison trying to penetrate. Thompson looks it, try to kick it out. There's Ballard with the jumper. It's no good. The rebound, scrambling for it, and knocked out of bounds. It's going to be possession by Huston-Tillison. Panthers back on defense now. The inbound pass is good. That's Huston-Tillison trying to set things up. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 10 minutes and 34 seconds on the game clock. Working, getting back and forth, being patient. Good rotation of the Panthers. There's almost a turnover. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Throw that up, and the basket is good by Giddings. The Panthers now up 63-42. Trying to work now. They're being very, very patient. Working. I tried to almost lost that ball there was the Panthers. Now working back now is Blakely. Blakely coming across, working on the wing, working, penetrating the left-handed shot. No good. Gets his own rebound and gets his basket to fall through. 65-42. Panthers on top. There's a steal, and here come the Panthers with a fast break opportunity all the way to the glass. Missing the shot, not able to get through was Blakely, and Blakely hustles back in and knocked that one out of bounds. But the blown layup by Blakely, 9 minutes, 27 seconds remaining, as you have a host of Panthers coming in now. Troy Thompson, Cook coming in. The Panthers will now be on the defensive side right now. Panthers going from my left to right. There should have been a travel called, and there it is against Huston-Tillison. Sliding across the floor as not able to keep his grip on the court was Mr. John Robertson, so the Panthers will maintain possession. Avery Lomax breaks through all the defense to make the penetration. Now we get the ball, roll it around at the top of the key, working, or the Panthers being very patient. Cook now gets the pass at the top, gets it back over to Lomax on the left wing. Lomax coming toward the center court, getting it, looking, penetrating. Now he's taxed, comes in, and they're going to call the foul. Of course, not liking that call was number 10 for Huston-Tillison, Kwame Edwards. So Lomax will go to shoot the bonus shot for the Panthers. Panthers in the driver's seat right now, 65-42. First shot falls through for Lomax. Don't forget, we'll be talking with Coach Smith at the conclusion of this game. Get his feedback and comments on the Panthers' performance tonight. Second shot falls through. Lomax makes it 67-42. Panthers on top. Lomax with 8 points on the afternoon. Oh, they're trying to draw the contact. Was Huston-Tillison Edwards, and throw that one up off the glass. And that was Kwame Edwards. Some of the things these coaches say are classic. Coach Byron Smith said that was a false statement. He says you have to call the moving screen first. You got to love it. Edwards at the line. He hits the first free throw to make it happen. 67-43 now. Panthers on top. Second shot falls through, and Edwards makes it 67-44. Panthers on top, getting it across the timeline now is Lomax. Lomax swings it back over and he'll get the handoff to take over the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Troy Thompson gets the ball, gets it back to Lomax. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Lomax drives toward the cup, and he draws the foul. Good move by Lomax, taking the inside lane, and they're going to call that one against Robinson. Robinson picks up the foul. John Robinson, that will be the 5th team foul, as Lomax will go to the line now to try to add to his 8 points, and he does. He has 9 points, as Yusef Yakabi will now come in for Troy Thompson. So the little big man, as I like to call him, Avery Lomax, can make himself with 10 points in the scores column, doing his damage from the free throw line. He is now 6 for 6 from the free throw line, as the Panthers make it 69-44. And I'm going to call that one on Lomax. And going to the line will be Huston-Tillison, as number 15 for Huston-Tillison will be Sophus. Sophus sinks the first free throw to make it 69-45. Hamilton gets ready to come back in for the Panthers, as that shot rolls in and out. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. And the Panthers will now try to get it across, and there's going to be a foul as Lomax draws that foul. That's going to be against Kwame Edwards. So Lomax will go back to the line. Lomax is 6 for 6 from the line, as he has a total of 10 points on the evening. And that one rolls in and out. Might have a moving violation in the line. Coach Smith is lobbying for that. Technically, the Panthers are 9 of 10 from free throw line. So meanwhile, there's going to be a re-entry for the Rams. Number 25 will be Bryce Allen, the junior guard out of Houston, Texas. 69-45, Panthers with the ball. With the lead. Huston-Tillison with the ball. They're trying to work it around now. Panthers in the 1-3-1 zone. Now they're working. A lot of conversation, chattering going on right now. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Panthers showing good defense. Ballard with the charge in the attack. And they're going to call that one against Hamilton. Not Hamilton, J.D. Wallace. We have a immediate timeout, 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the contest. Panthers up 69-45 over Huston-Tillison Rams. They're going to take us a break, and we'll be right back with more Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
The Prairie View A&M University Panthers are a member of the Southwestern Athletic Conference, commonly known as the SWAC. The Panthers are a Division I FCS program of the NCAA. The Panthers compete in the following sporting events. From the men's division: baseball, basketball, cross country, football, golf, tennis, and track and field. From the women's division: basketball, bowling, cross country, golf, soccer, softball, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to serve and partner with the Prairie View A&M University Athletic Department, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Grinch here with you. Panther basketball action, the final non-conference game on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From here, it will be on to the SWAC. Panthers will open up January the 2nd in the year 2017 against the Southern Jaguars. Panthers basketball broadcast will be heard on KPVU 91.3 FM, home of the Fighting Panthers. First free throw at the attempt was no good. Second one does fall through for a ballot, and it is now 69-47. Panthers on top. Now Huston-Tillison trying to apply a little pressure as the Panthers break that press with ease, slowing it down a long pass coming across over to Lomax. Lomax. Some of the young ladies thought the ball was coming over to him, but have no fear, as a foul is called against the Panthers, as Yosef is called with the foul, and Coach Smith is being very animated right now, not agreeing with that call, as the inbound for Huston-Tillison will begin. Huston-Tillison trying to work now on the far end of the court. There's a long jumper, no good by Sophus, and the rebound picked up by the Panthers. Of all people, Lomax, as Coach Smith had referred to, that the guards have been doing real good at getting rebounds. Panthers, there's going to be a travel call against the Panthers. Would have been the good basket from three, but the travel was called against the Panthers. As Cook will be called for the travel. He'll come sit down and talk about it with Coach Smith. Panthers back on the defense right now. Trying to work. There's a steal. And coming is Troy Thompson off the glass, and it's good. Troy Thompson sinking that one through. And the Panthers taking full control right now. On top, 71-47. And there's another steal by the Panthers. 3-on-1. Good ball movement going off the glass, drawing the foul. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Will be the Panthers' Lomax. Barney called with the foul. And Lomax will go back to the line to shoot two. Oh, they're going to say Troy Thompson will go to the line. Well, we'll take that one too. Troy Thompson at the line. He has 14 points on the evening. Lomax with 10 points on the evening. 5 for 5 from the field. He is Thompson as he sinks his first free throw attempt. He has hit 4-4 from the free throw line as Jordan Lumpkins will come in for the Panthers right now. 4 fouls on Yusuf for the Panthers. He's the only one right now in foul trouble. Second shot is good as Troy Thompson makes it 73-47. A lot of high hopes for Troy Thompson, a natural shooter out of Oakland, California. Real smooth and fluid with his shot. And Coach Smith is very excited about what he's going to bring to the Panthers here in the upcoming SWAC season. Trying to work it now. Panthers on defense with 12 seconds on the shot clock for Huston-Tillison. Good penetration, movement. That ball was thrown away, but the whistle was blown against the Panthers. They're going to call the foul against Sharon Jett. Jett will allow Bryson to go to the line.
I got the blueprint. Like, everything that we keep, I got it from my I know it's right. Don't say the
Coach Smith, we're going to have some fun with him. He's over. Coach Smith is really, he's still coaching with a 73-48 lead, and he is still coaching over here. He's saying some things I dare not repeat, but you can tell this man is passionate about his game. And made me miss everything that was just going on. The Panthers with possession of the ball right now. Lomax gets it across the timeline. Panthers up with 5 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the contest with a very comfortable lead right now, 73-49. Panthers going from right to left on the dial. Sharon Jett sitting in the high post for Lomax with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Stops his dribble, gets it over to Jett. Jett shoots the three, and it's good. Sharon Jett makes it 76-49. Panthers well within the driver's seat. Don't forget, we will talk with Mr. Animation, Coach Byron Smith, at the conclusion of this one, as the Panthers sit back on defense. Going through, setting, working is Williams. Williams been guarded against Lomax. Now switch off. The long pass, that one was almost stolen. Good rotation on the Panthers on the backside. Hamilton come up just a biscuit short on that one, as Davis will now get ready to come in. Lumpkins is going to be charged with the foul, as you now have the free throw attempt offered up. It is no good by Ballard. So Lumpkin comes out, Hamilton comes in. Bellinger will now enter for the Panthers, as he will replace Youssef. Youssef comes out with 4 fouls. No points yet, but he's got some quality minutes, being a banging body down in the paint. Second shot is good, and it is now 76-50. Panthers on top. Panthers coming across the timeline now, as Lomax done a great job breaking through the first. He shook 2 defenders as he got through that trap. Now working it back. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bellinger working across on the other side as Lomax pulls it across. Lomax gives it over to Hamilton. Hamilton attacking from the left side and draws the foul. They're going to call it foul against Williams. Joseph Williams will allow Zachary Hamilton to come to the line to shoot. Hamilton with a total of 15 points for the evening. 77-50. Panthers on top. Hamilton ready to attempt the shot. Rolls off the fingertips, hits the back rim. The rebound picked up by Thomas. Thompson kicks it back out. Panthers got a new shot clock. Slow it down now will be Lomax. Lomax pulling back. Working it across. Being very methodical now with the Panthers. Panthers with a huge lead right now. 27-point lead. Working is Hamilton. Hamilton with the miss. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison. Transition now is Williams with a nice move, but it was all to good defense by the Panthers. Panthers pushing back across. Here comes Hamilton on the attack off the glass, but he draws the foul. Hamilton draws the foul. It's going to be Forney charged with the foul. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the contest. Panthers on top, 77-50. Zachary Hamilton will go back to the line. 16 points for Hamilton. As that shot falls through, he makes it 17 points. Substitution now, Shaquille Preston will come in for Lomax, and Giddings will come in. Giddings will now come in for Bellinger. So apparently Youssef will be trying to enter in for Zach Hamilton. See if he will hit this shot here and get those transitions in. The shot is good. And Youssef will come in for Hamilton. Good night for Hamilton. 17 points for Hamilton, as the Panthers now have a 79-50 lead. A good steal by Troy Thompson. Thompson breaking in with the glass shot. No good. Rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison. Coming back on top on transition now. Stop. That should have been a charge. And there it was. The offensive charge against Ballard. Taking one for the team was Youssef with 4 fouls. And Youssef went in there with all guts and all the glory on that one, taking the charge with this 4th foul on the line here. The inbound for the Panthers, getting it into Preston. Preston drives it across. He penetrates, looks at a good dish pass to Yusuf, and they didn't call it travel, but he did get the basket. You might as well let the man get his points. He walked from here to Waller County line. He's going to get the basket. Panthers up 81-50. The long jumper, it's no good. The rebound's going to be picked up. That was a deep jumper shot by Huston-Tillison, number 20, Dotson. We have a foul against Davis. Media timeout, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. When we return, Panthers on top, 81-50. You listen to Panthers basketball on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it, and we will be right back.
The following sponsors are contributors to today's broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View, Texas. Garland Harris Jr. of Keller Williams Realtors in Houston, Texas. Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas. Lone Star College of Tomball, Texas. Edmonds Insurance in Waller, Texas. Larry's Automotive in Waller, Texas. Gunderson's Bookkeeping in Waller, Texas. District Attorney Dalton Mathis. Prairie View Athletic Club, the Hotline Press in Hempstead, Texas, and the City of Hempstead. Thank you for your contributions and support of our student athletics here throughout Waller County and beyond. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you from the Baby Dome on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this contest. Panthers are shooting 60% from the floor, 30 of 60. 50% from three-point range, 7 of 14. And they are 82% from the free throw line, 14 of 17. Zach Hamilton leading all scorers for the Panthers with 18 points. And Blakely leading the team in assists and with rebounds. He has a total of 5 rebounds and 5 assists. At the line will be Huston-Tillison. Shooting and missing that one was number 5 for Huston-Tillison. Number 5 being Mr. Ray Edwards. Second shot is good and is 81-51 now. Panthers on top. Panthers hurrying up across the timeline. Thompson working the back court along with Giddings. Now gets it over to Preston. Preston steps up at the top of the key. Panthers just working things out right now, trying to finish this one in. As Preston pulls back out, drives through, stops in the paint. The jumper is good. The soft baby jumper by Shaquille Preston makes it 83-51. Coming with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the contest. Waiting to enter for the Panthers will be number 15, Nolan Wilson, at the next stoppage play. The long pass back across to Huston-Tillison. Driving, penetrating shot, no good. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. And fighting for that one, getting back set up in position, will be Yusuf. Yusuf making the most of them 4 fouls that he has right now. Giddings now with the ball, looking to look for the penetration. Then he's going to be called for the Travelers. He shot the long 3. And so now you have Wilson will come in for Troy Thompson. And it looks like the big 7'1" center will come in for the Huston-Tillison Rams. As actually they're going to have John Robinson enter in now. So now J.D. Wallace will come back in. So all kind of counter moves going on. So Yusuf will come in. We have 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this contest. Panthers well in the driver's seat on this one, leading by the score of 51. I'm saying 61-51. So now penetrating, trying to kick it back out on Huston-Tillison. Panthers working. And, whoa, that was a travel. Or did they call the foul first? They called the foul against Preston first. Well, I can't complain about the travel with the one Yusuf got away with. They still talking about that one. They said, man, you left a paper trail. He walked so far. But nonetheless, Huston-Tillison will be at the line shooting one now. The first one was good as Edwards gets ready to shoot his second shot. Second shot is good, and it makes it 83-53, Panthers on top here in the second half of play. Don't forget, we'll be talking with Coach Smith at the conclusion of this game as the Panthers will more than likely finish this one in the winner's circle. Huston now slowing things up. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Penetrating, throws it off the glass. That ball was blocked on the backside by Forney. And it will be possession for the Panthers. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. So the Panthers will still have a little bit of time, but they have to be conscious of the clock. The inbound back to Preston. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Swings it all the way over to Giddens. 4 seconds. He pulls up for three. No good. The long rebound picked up by Huston-Tillison. Transitioning 3-on-2 right now. The alley-oop, and that's going to be another offensive charge called against Huston-Tillison. It's going to be Bryce Allen with the foul. As Allen will cause that turnover for the Rams, and the Panthers will bring it across. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining. Panthers on top, 83-53. Davis driving and kicks and turns it over. Here comes Ballard on the fast break. He draws the foul and gets the shot. Nolan's going to be called. Nolan Wilson will be called with the foul. And Ballard will go to the line. He is the leading scorer for Huston-Tillison. And that is no good. And it was kind of lethargic on the Panthers' end, but they got the rebound now. So coming back working, Panthers up 83-55. As you can see a little sloppiness coming in here toward the end of this one. But nonetheless, the Panthers will end up in the victor circle. Get the ball over to Preston. Preston got 10 seconds on the shot clock. He drives. Preston went through the penetration, missed the slam. My, you talking about bringing the house down if he could have completed that one. Wow. You talking about an explosive move. Talking about went to work and didn't get paid. Boy, you talking about that no doubt would have brought the few people that are here within the place up on their feet. Lumpkin will now come in. Oh, as Davis slips right at the scores table. And he is okay. Make sure everything is okay. He could have really hurt himself on that one. So now we have 40 ticks on the clock. Well, 1 minute, 1 second. They messing with the shot clock. So it's 14 seconds on the shot clock for Huston-Tillison. They will get it, the inbound, and a big shot is going to be good. As that was 00. I'm sorry, not 00. That was number 32. I'm sorry, the big guy. How could I forget the big guy? Mr. Hernandez. So the Panthers just kind of working this one out right now. 83-57 is our score. Another shot thrown up, and the Panthers are just going to let this one eat up now. 33 seconds and counting. It's about a 9-second difference on the shot clock and the game clock, and there is a foul called against Huston-Tillison. It's going to be number 5, Mr. Ray Edwards. Panthers well in the comfort zone right now. 12 team fouls against Huston-Tillison. And you had 18 team fouls against the Panthers. First shot second shot, I'm sorry, good by Preston, 85-57. As this one is winding down right now, all is academic. There's a steal, and we got something fancy coming on. Oh, goes the dynamite with Shaquille Preston, get the steal and the dunk. And wow, 87-57, Panthers with a 30-point lead, the rebound, and Coach Smith is asking them to hold it. Enough has been done. Preston with the exclamation mark. The Panthers will win this contest 87-57. Panthers on top of Huston-Tillison. We're going to take us a break, and when we come back, we'll start our post-game show. You've been listening with live basketball action. We'll be right back on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Are you looking to expand your business? Consider advertising with us at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our variety of programming coverage provides a great opportunity for your company to get their message heard. For more information, give us a call at 832-213-8824. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but we'll be right back with more exciting sports broadcasting right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit both of our websites at OBN-Radio.com and KTOR-Radio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. You're listening to live sports coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community since 2002. Be sure to visit both of our websites at KTOR-Radio.com and OBN-Radio.com. You can follow us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on Instagram at OBN Radio. We're also on iHeartRadio at OBN Sports. And you can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Did you know that the Open Mic Broadcast Network had 24-hour broadcasting on TuneIn Radio? All you have to do is type in Open Mic Broadcast Network and enjoy our 24-hour program. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. We're taking a break from our live community broadcasting right now, but we'll be right back with more exciting action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit both of our websites at KTOR-Radio.com and OBN-Radio.com. The station designed with you in mind and the voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. What if I told you that for $6 a month, you could make a big difference in student activities going on throughout Waller County and beyond? For $6 a month, you can become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Your partnership will help continue to secure the broadcast coverage of all of our high school and collegiate broadcasts that are performed live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit our website today at OBN-Radio.com and make your donation today. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is a community-based radio station located in Prairie View, Texas. Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network specializes in local, regional, high school, and collegiate sports coverage. We also provide coverage for a variety of talk shows, sermons, and a whole lot more of community information. Visit our websites at KTOR-Radio.com and OBN-Radio.com. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, our post-game report with Panthers basketball. Panthers victorious over Huston-Tillison Rams by the score of 87-57. Panthers 57% from the field, 32 of 56, 47% from the three-point range at 7 of 15, and impressive 84% from the line at 16 of 19. We've been joined now by head basketball coach Byron Smith. Coach, congratulations, and what a way to get ready for your conference play.
First of all, thank you, Mike. And, Yeah, I was a little worried, not going to lie to you. We gave those guys a few days off for Christmas, and they came back, and I think Mom's sweet potato pie and all that good dressing and everything kind of caught up with them, a few of them a little bit. So didn't have 2 really good days of practice leading up to this game. So as a coach, you're always concerned, even when your guys are full strength and in good shape. You just never know how they're going to come out and how they're going to perform and execute. But I was especially worried because of I think the Christmas break was really good to our guys, and as it should be. But you got to figure out a way to balance it out. Enjoying home and all the good food and all the relaxation. You got to keep your mind focused on. You only got 72 hours off. So I was a little concerned, and I kind of gave them some extra urgency, pep talks that we better come out and perform a certain way, or Thursday's practice is going to be something that you want to forget. So I'm glad they answered the call, and I thought it was a really complete basketball game against a team that. The record is misleading. They've been in some games, and they've had some good showings. But I think we definitely answered the challenge tonight. I'm pleased.
Well, you were talking about the strong rebound, and in particular about your guard play when we spoke earlier for our halftime report. You had 34 rebounds tonight, 25 of those off the defensive glass, and 9 off the rebound. You got to be real pleased with what you're seeing, and I heard you stressing all night, box out.
Well, you have to, and I am pleased to an extent, Mike, and one of the things that, I never lose sight of is when you have games like this and you go up by a large amount, you kind of have to start thinking as a coach about the next opponent because, here in about 4 or 5 days, we're going to play against a different basketball team than we face tonight. So, you're just trying to work on things, just trying to, urge these guys to do things fundamentally the right way because it's going to require fundamentals, toughness, effort, energy, the whole 9 yards coming Monday night when we go down to Baton Rouge to face a very, very good Southern basketball team. And looking at your turnovers, you only had 10 turnovers on tonight. You got to be extremely pleased on that. That's the ideal maximum number that you want in a game, whether it be high school or collegiate. 10 turnovers. You got to be pleased with that number tonight. Mike, I have a lot of people that I look to for inspiration and guidance, but I've really gotten in the last 3 or 4 years. I've really gotten into becoming a Nick Saban kind of guy, and I won't say a disciple. I'm a disciple for Christ only, but I really follow and I mimic some of the things that he likes to do. And if you ever notice that the quarterback at Alabama, with the exception of Jalen Hurts, this guy this year, they've always been game managers. And I like to coach our point guards with what we have right now until we get a Russell Westbrook here at Prairie View. The guys that we have, Lomax and Blakely, I want them to manage the game. I'm not really worried about them scoring a lot of points. I'm not really worried about them getting a lot of assists. I just don't want them to turn it over. And if they can just manage the basketball game, I think we've got enough offense to where we can be pretty solid, moving forward. Now, I tell you someone whose numbers are going to be very misleading when it comes to tallies in the box score, and that was Yusuf. Yusuf played extremely well, I thought, with 4 fouls, and he took that charge down on the other end. And those guys, those are the unsung heroes that are going to have to step up for that total team effort. You know what? The thing that I was stressing to the staff and just the team is that, Yusuf Yakubu is what he brings to the table. It doesn't always show up in stats. It's just that when you watch him play, even in practice, Mike, and I'm being very honest, he shows a great appreciation for the game, the opportunity that God has blessed him with to be able to play this great game, to be in this country first and foremost, being from Nigeria, but to have an opportunity to play Division I basketball at Prairie View. He's very proud of that. He's very respectful. He's an honorable young man, and you just see in his effort that he inspires everyone. I think just after one game with the sparse crowd that we have, he's kind of already become a bit of a fan favorite just with his effort, and it's infectious. So we've been waiting for a long time to get him out on the floor because we know he's not going to get 20, 25 a night, but he's got 20 or 25 a night type of a spirit, and he's just as happy to see someone else do well offensively. He's a total team guy. So he came at the right time. God is good always, and I'm expecting more positive contributions from that young man moving forward for the next year and a half. Very good, very good. Now, Coach, you and I spoke prior to this game, and you said, well, they might have been at a C- overall as a team. Do you feel any better about the team after today's performance? Mike, I'm going to upgrade these guys to the utmost. I'm going to give them a solid C right now, my friends. And they really just jumped the charts, and they're at the top of the C, probably right at about I'm going to give them about a 77%. On that sliding scale. So room to grow, but you like some of the things you see and saw. And, these next 4 days of practice are going to be really good for us because we know what we need to do, but we know we have a better idea about who we maybe at least start the conference season off. Because I like the lineup that we had out there tonight. We mixed it a little bit, and I was kind of being a little risky doing some things, playing 2-point guards at one time with neither of those guys, Lomax or Blakely, really being scorers. But I think when Avery came in the game, I think it's a certain energy. As you said, they bring a certain energy to the team that becomes infectious. And, he did that the last game, even though we came up short against George Mason, but he had the same type of impact in that game. So I think you may be seeing a few more Prairie View outings when you see Lomax and Blakely on the floor at the same time.
Well, I was noticing when he had that, I call it the small unit that was in, they were scrappy, they were a quick unit, and they got some turnovers in that transitional period, too, which kind of helped swing and change the momentum of the game because at that point, everybody was a bit lethargic and everything, and you got those spark plugs in there to do that. So we're excited about that. Panthers getting ready for a SWAC opener on January the 2nd against the Southern Jaguars in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as we will be there with the KPVU version of Panthers basketball, giving you all the live play-by-play action. The Panthers take care of business here at the Baby Dome, 87-57. We want to thank you, Coach Smith, for joining us, man, as always. We're going to take us a break, and when we come back, we'll have some more numbers and final tallies on today's performance. You listen to Panthers Postgame Report right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566, or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566, 936-931-5566.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the post-game report. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. Panthers 87, Huston-Tillison 37. As you heard Coach Byron Smith talk with us at the post-game report here, that the Panthers had a pretty good performance overnight, and they went all the way from a C- to a solid C. Panthers, 57% on the field tonight. The Huston-Tillison Rams were 37%. Huston-Tillison was also 43% from the three-point range 21% from three-point range, 3 of 14. Panthers were 47% at 7 of 15. Huston-Tillison, 22 of 32 from the charity stripe, which gives them a 69%. Panthers were 16 of 19 to give them at 84%. 23 turnovers for Huston-Tillison versus 10 for the Panthers. So the Panthers win that division plus 13. You had a total rebounds, 26 for Huston-Tillison, 34 for the Panthers, 18 defensive rebounds for Huston-Tillison, 25, 9 rebounds on the offensive side for the Panthers versus 8 for Huston-Tillison. Second chance points, 9 for the Panthers, 6 for Huston-Tillison. Panthers outscore Huston-Tillison's bench 30-28. As points down in the paint, Panthers had 44 points of their 87 points down within the paint, 8 points off a fast break. Both teams with a block each. 15 steals for the Panthers, 4 for Huston-Tillison, 14 assists for the Panthers with 5 for Huston-Tillison. This lead changed only 3 times, and the Panthers were in the driver's seat for pretty much all of the contest. The leading scorer for the Panthers would be Mr. Zach Hamilton. Hamilton staying solid with 18 points for the Panthers. Blakely led the team with rebounds and assists. Blakely with 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Other scoring opportunities for the Panthers was Troy Thompson with 16 points. You had 10 points by Jet and Lomax, 8 points by Bellinger, 9 points by Blakely. You had 4 points by J.D. Wallace, 6 points by Shaquille Preston, 4 points by Cook, and the Panthers were well ahead of this one, took control. Leading scorer for Huston-Tillison was Malcolm Ballard. He had a total of 14 points. He also led the team in assists with 1, and that is going to take care of our final stats and information for you on this evening, as the Panthers were able to take care of Huston-Tillison, the NAI Red River Athletic opponent, by the score of 87-57. Our time is up for this evening. Want to wish you all a very, very happy New Year from us at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and hopefully that you have a very safe and prosperous holiday season as we get ready to sign off. But before we do that, we want to thank the good people that helped us provide this coverage for you on this evening. Lone Star Community College of Tomball, Texas, Edmunds Insurance of Waller, Texas, Larry's Automotive of Waller, Texas, Attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas, Trinity Christian Learning Center of Waller, Texas, the Temple of Refuge Ministries in Prairie View, Texas, Garland Harris Jr. Realtor of Kellen Williams, located in Houston, Texas. Just remind you and your loved ones that if you would like to be a part of the things going on here with the Open Mic Broadcast Network, visit our website at OBN-Radio.com, or you can just give us a call at 832-213-8824. I am Dr. Mike Prince. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Until the next time, be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side. Good night. The following sports broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Thanks for joining us on today's broadcast. You can follow us all season long right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network by visiting our website at OBN-Radio.com. Listen throughout the season for more exciting student athletic coverage right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.